two. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. When the school hoops and we're back for more guests and topics to explore. School upstairs. Welcome back to the S.U.S podcast.
I'll be honest, guys. We didn't know what to do for a solid like 3 to 5 months. That's what I was gonna say. It was like for one, it was hard to source items. Pandemic, right? Like nothing. All the businesses are closed. Like our contacts were like, like nothing. And then on top of that, who's going to buy scarves at this time? What the heck? Like who needs a pretty top at this time? Right? It was crazy. And I got really sad about it. My sister and I think I mentioned, we're the ones who run Statement. We got like really sad. We were like, oh my gosh, is this the end? Is this the end? Are we gonna close? Maybe just open next time, next year. But yeah, there was a lot of uh, trial and error in between from the start of the pandemic until now. So we figured out our groove this time. But then I like really like the boom in the retail Instagram industry really also, I wouldn't say stressed me out. It's more like, wow, we have competition now. Like a shit ton of competition now. Like I mean, great, but also it makes me nervous. I'm a sensitive person. It makes me nervous. Like having so much competition process. I think a big help would be my mom. She used to be a fashion designer. That's why she knows a lot about the industry. So when it comes to conceptualizing pieces, my sister and I, we really just think about things that we'd like to have that we don't normally see. I think we wanted to stick a lot to the statement branding, right? So it's not really like usual items or prints or colors. We're trying to keep it as statement as possible. So like we'd just go on Pinterest or look at international brands and see what they're doing, and then we try to tweak it a little bit or add something a little fun, whether it would be a different silhouette or a different color or a different print. And then after that, we present it to our mom and we're like, Mom, is this possible? Is this possible to make? Does it make sense? And then she'd be like, oh, she's like really big help. She'll be like, no, this doesn't make sense. This is not gonna connect. So she'll fix it. She'll draw it up for us, and then after that, we head over to our mananahe, who's like our best friend. We're super close to our mananahe. Her name's Rowena, and we head over to her. We bring some food, and we're like, Rowena, this is the dream. This is what we want. This is what we want to see. And she'd be like, okay,
let's make it happen.
Let's do it. Let's make it happen. And then that's for the most part, that's it. I think it's fun because it's like it's like a team effort from my family, like my sister and my mom. It's like we're doing a school project, you know. Like it's really just chill. Yeah, and then we produce them, and then I mean, people like it, so I guess we're doing something good. For the pandemic, it was it was a lot easier, like sourcing, even deliveries. For a time in the lockdown, we really didn't know how to send out packages. And then pre-pandemic, I would say it's a lot easier, also because it wasn't like the Instagram business world was very new-ish, kind of.
Yeah, it was new.
So when we opened, it was kind of, I don't know, it was something new. I guess my friends were like, "Wow, the business!" But I guess now, with like, parang business is it's a lot more democratized now. Like you can set it up if you want, as much as like that. You make an Instagram page, you're good. So yeah, so that it was like new. So I think we had that going on for a while. Okay, and then the lockdown happened, and yeah, it was kind of terrible. We were like dry. It was like the desert. Like we had all this like stuff in our little storage closet over there, and then no one was ordering. No one. I guess no one cared to go shopping either, right? For like luxury, not really luxury, more like clothes that weren't loungewear, I guess. That was super hard. Yeah, we didn't even know how to. We felt insensitive to push people to like still go shopping at the time. Like it's
Yeah.
when like people just want to eat. Need food. So we kind of shut up for for a while. We kept quiet for a while, and then on our first birthday. So our birthday was pandemic, so August 2020. Um, we like relaunched, I would say. Like we had a little mini photo shoot, then we like relaunched our items again. And then that kind of sustained us for a while up until this summer.
Okay.
And that's when things got better for us. When we released our summer collection with a lot of like it was very a lot of prints, a lot of very bright colors. And I think around Feb people started to go out ish, like to the beach. I wouldn't
Yeah, that was
say, but
around Feb March-ish. Yeah.
right, Feb March, and then there was like the second wave. Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
second wave in March, lockdown again. But prior to that, we were doing really well with our first ever clothing line, summer clothing line. It was doing really well, and then freaking lockdown again. We were like, oh my gosh, who's gonna buy our stuff? Like this is designed for the beach. Like this is designed for like I don't know the outdoors. But I guess we're still up to now. We're still trying to figure out like a solid like
Rhythm.
yeah to because I can't like we can't make tansya talaga the market. I don't get it. But I also think that's because of the pandemic and people's priorities are like realigning. So yeah,
That's so true.
I can't read like before prior pandemic. I'd be like, oh, this is what they want. These are the colors they want. They want bigger scarves. They want smaller scarves. Or now it's really like I'm just like I don't know like what people are buying now. I don't know where they're going. Like now it's rainy season, guys. What's what summer collection gone? What the heck? I was like, what now? What do we make now?
Like, how do you manage your time, like being an owner of a business, and then still making time for like your other priorities, like school, or like I don't know if you have another job or like an internship? Because I know everyone in your batch is doing like their internships now, and I don't know
Yeah.
how you guys
Okay.
are handling it. Like, I'm sure it's not easy.
Yeah, it's actually yeah, I would say it's hard. So now I'm on summer break until mid-August, I think, but I have two internships now.
Two?
So I have
Oh
two.
my
Yeah,
gosh.
I have one
Stuff.
that's full time, and then I have another that's part time.
Oh,
Girl gotta
man.
hustle. So um so yeah, and then
Respect.
we run statement management. I've become kind of just very I'm a planner. Like
Okay.
I need to plan my day by the hour and by the minute, not by the hour, by the minute. Everything has to be in like a time block, and I have to say sorry. I'm late with my other thing all the time. I think I think my time management is. I honestly think it's because I wake up early, guys. I think it's because I wake up early. I wake
How
up at like
envious.
um yeah, I wake up at like 6. So by
Oh my
6,
god.
Ooh,
so for
that's so
example,
early.
yeah, I know it's insane, but I kind of have to because um so for example, I already have two internships. Right? I have a part-time one and I have a full-time. So that kind of means I'm stuck on like on my butt working from like 8 to like 6 every day,
Yeah.
right? 8 to 6. That means to work on my business, I only have either before 8 or after 6. So
Oh
that's
my
what I
god, you're
do.
gonna work
I wake up
in
at
the
6.
morning, like early morning.
Before 8?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, guys, it's crazy. But
That's
I
pretty
think
tough.
how that works out for me is because when I wake up early and I'm going to work on my own business, it's fun. It's like the first thing I'm going to do. It brings me joy. It brings me joy. So let's say I'm up at 6, start working at maybe 6:30 to 8 before I have to log in and start working on my internships. At least like I'm like fully charged and ready for the day, I guess. And then after my work, even when I'm tired or like past 6 p.m. I, I guess it's just the fact that it's like statements like my baby. So after my internship work, I look forward to working on it again because I don't know, I'm excited to see where it will go. So I guess a big part of like time management is enjoying what you do. I know that I know a lot of people don't have the privilege of saying that because like to love what you do, like it's so cliche, but not everyone does, you know.
Yes.
Not everyone does it. So but it helps. It really helps because time goes by so fast and you don't notice it. Like sometimes I forget. Yeah, I don't notice that I'm like kind of tired, but I'm enjoying. I'm very in the zone, very focused, and I get my stuff done. So that's how I do it. I don't know if it's very healthy, but it sustained me for a few months. So we're good. We're good, guys. Words of advice. Hmm. I think something that I found very important is not to like don't do things because you think everyone else is doing it. Like whether it's producing clothes or a certain aesthetic or um if the same how do I say this, like don't do things just because everyone else is doing it. Like do it because
It
it's
was
something that
uso.
you
Yeah.
genuinely, yeah, exactly. It's like because that's something that you genuinely like, something that you can be proud of because we've done that. We've tried to ride uso the uso boat and it doesn't really turn out well because I don't know, like it's not something I was confident about, so it kind of reflects in how I sell it or how I market it, right? I think what's important in business, well, for now, or coming from a small business owner, I think what's important is you genuinely believe in what you're doing. Um, yeah, don't always have to ride the trend boat, you know. Yeah, what's important is, I mean, if you're passionate about the trend, then go for it. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it really has to come from what you genuinely like or what you genuinely enjoy, what you want to see happen, because you'll burn out if it's anything less. You're going to burn out. Swear. I swear by it. And it's not a great feeling because I mean in business, money, like example, imagine being burnt out and you're pouring money into it. Like, bro, like it's not worth
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
That's true.
It's not
Yeah.
worth it at all. Like might as well, if you're spending, if you're using up your energy, if you're using your time for like this business, well, might as well it be something that you're passionate about, because it makes no sense. Like how will you get your return of investment? Like, come on,
That's so
people.
true.
So yeah,
ROI.
yes, it's very important. So that I think that would be my piece of advice. Oh, and don't get pressured with, this is advice for myself as well. Don't get pressured with um the boom in the Instagram business
The-
industry. Like, do what you gotta do. It's fine. Like, don't be pressured. Everyone, like, we're all trying to do the same thing. So there's no need to be pressured or insecure. I'm speaking to myself. No need to be
No
pressured
problem.
or insecure.
We're listening
No
to you
problem. We're
speak for
listening
Yeah.
naman.
yourself.
Yeah. We appreciate it so much.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
This
good
really.
advice to hear also.
Thank you.
Wait, I'm
Pero,
so curious though. Before we wrap up, have you ever thought about like making like bandanas for guys? Because like Ramon wore like
I wore a handful
yeah for the
previous
past
episodes.
episodes.
more than a handful nga eh.
Yeah, have you ever thought
Four?
about
Cool that you brought that up. Yeah, we've definitely thought about it. We have a brother, and that's all he says. He's like, "So where's the stuff for the
bandana?
guys? Where's my bandana? Where's my polo?" I'm like, I'm so sorry. Like we're still trying to figure out the women's market, but we'll get there. We'll get there. Don't like
Mhm.
that definitely has come to mind. We've had like inquiries from dudes.
Yeah, that
like,
would be
saying,
so
like,
cool.
Yeah, that'd be
please
nice. Yeah.
make
Yeah.
some. Okay. Definitely note that down for our second year. Happy birthday! Happy birthday, Simas!
Yay.
We'll stay tuned for that because like we'll for sure buy that. That sounds so cool to like wear
Thank
now, especially
you.
like when everyone's discovering like their own type of fashion or like
Yeah,
since
style.
the trends are like whatever everyone likes wearing. You can
Yeah.
just like wear that with with anything when you go out and it'll still be cool.
Yeah. Thank you. I got something.
Yeah,
I
for
love
sure.
this. I love brainstorming products. I wrote it down. I wrote it down.
Okay, okay.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice
Yan
one.
na, Mon. When she
Something
releases that, we're gonna buy
something
it.
to look forward to.
1, 2, 3, 4. Thanks for tuning in to more school.